Hello everybody, this is the Rabid Hedgehog, and this is going to be my review of the 2009 Kawasaki ER-6N. Let's go ahead and get this going here. Now the ER-6N is essentially the Kawasaki Ninja 650 naked version or standard. Let's see if he can handle mine just fine. That's Ray up there. Yes, I did decide that the Fat Bob needed to go, plus somebody offered me some decent cash for it, so I decided it had to go. Anyway, he's got a Two Brothers exhaust system on it, so it sounds really good. Now this is the, like I said, this is basically a Ninja 650, and it's the naked version of it. So it's a very small, very light, very nimble little bike. It is a 6-speed transmission. Brakes really respond very good. This particular bike has gone something. Let's see if I can find the odometer here. Mode. 8,548 miles. Not bad for a 2009. Go back to the clock there. As you can see, you go through and you get your trip odometer and everything like that. You got a digital tachometer here, analog speedometer, and over here you got your hazard switch, bright selection, turn signals, horn, and then your just cut off switch and your start button. This does have the adjustable brake lever and also your I can't even talk clutch lever here. Very light bike. Now he's done some modifications to this. Obviously he's put on some hand protectors on there, bark busters, whatever you want to call them. It's got a small little bitty fairing on it. Good looking little bike though. I'll put some pictures up of it. Very responsive little guy. I have to say it's not quite as responsive, of course, as the Night Rod, but hey, it's not bad. Let's see if we can get going here, though. Wish I could. Let's see. Oh yeah. Good response. I like that little cackle it's got coming out the back end too. That's pretty nice. Not a bad city cruiser bike at all, and I bet you, you know, it sits pretty nice. It's it's more of that standard bike feel, so it's not a cramped in position at all. Despite my size, I actually fit pretty decent on it. You can get around the tank real easily with it. Very flickable bike. Cuts in and out of town pretty good here. Engine braking is not strong though. Not what I'm used to. I'm used to stronger engine braking than that. But I mean, overall, you got kind of narrow handlebars here, so it kind of leaves you in an interesting position. I like a little bit wider. That's just a preference. The mirrors, I don't want to touch them, but they are actually pretty good despite him being a, you know, a little bit different riding position, riding style. So his mirrors are actually pretty good. Does have a digital fuel gauge as well to add to that. This is a fuel injected bike, so it's not a, you know, carbureted or anything like that. Up top you do have your right left blinkers that tells you where it's at, temperature warning, neutral, fuel injection warning, and also an oil warning light as your indications. Yeah, it's got some good pull to it for a little guy. And this bike right here will run you just like the GS 500, around the $3,000, $4,000 range for this particular bike. So you can pick up one of these for a pretty decent price. It's sad they don't really make it anymore. I like Street Fighters like this. It's got very good suspension. I'm going over these broken roads here and it feels pretty decent. Not bad at all. Nice little tight setup. Scared yet? Scared yet? I'll go ahead and get behind him again. But yeah, this one's, I mean, it's a nice little bike. I really like this little guy. I would say that, you know, of course, being the GS 500 being an air cooled and oil cooled versus this one being liquid, this one's going to be a lot better in power being the 650. That's another thing too. And you know, it's also got that liquid cooling, better around town because you're not going to overheat, especially on a hot day like we have in Oklahoma. Sometimes we can get well over 100 easy here. Today it's beautiful though. It's only in the roughly 50s right now. Very beautiful day. But overall, great little bike. This would be a cool bike if you want to pick one up, if you can find one. This would be a cool bike to pick up too. This is a recommended buy as well. And I mean, it's like, well, everything you do is a recommended buy. Well, that I've posted. I rode a couple of Yamahas last year that I hated so badly. Hello. Yeah, I hated that Yamaha so bad, and I just didn't post it. So this one's a pretty good bike. I really like it. I really like this bike. So once again, this is the Rabid Hedgehog. If you have any questions on the ER-6N, I'll post some specifications, expected MSRP and everything like that in the comments and descriptions below. And we'll be happy to talk to you about it. Now, I know I filmed a very short ride on this one. I've been out on and around on it, and it's not too bad at all. So just kind of finishing up here. I've been all over the place and didn't have much time on my camera left, so that's why I was being careful. So anyway, keep the shiny side up, folks. Have a great day.